got, well, we barely got enough room right here today to get up through here and explore this little spot. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough room or not to do anything. I need somewhere to set my camera bag here, and I ain't got much room right here. A little dry spot right up in through there. I may just set it right up in there for the moment. But we're out here trying to get on one of our crappie spots. I tell you what, I'm gonna clear some of this stuff out where I can get in and out of here a little bit. Except for the poison ivy. Yeah, this ain't bad here. Just need to be able to get access to my bag right here and keep it up out of the water. Got most of my fishing stuff in this little bag here. I got that big bag with my camera and long telephoto lens for wildlife. And this has got some jigs and floats and things in it right here. So what we're going to do is, since we're going to test these waters out here, and it's kind of hard to cast in here, so I'm going to start off with my shorter pole. I've got a 1/32 ounce jig head. It's kind of an orange jig head. We're going to go with this little Yum curly tail. I'm actually going to cut just a little bit of it off and pinch a little bit of it off if I can. Yeah, just pinch that little bit off right there. Shorten it up a bit. Something just come up in front of me right there. The cove looks like it's absolutely full of shad. The water here is still pretty muddy, but I got a feeling the crappie should be back in here if I can get out there to them with this little white curly tail to sort of test the waters a little bit. Let's see, that's a new jig, so I'm going to turn that hook up a little bit just to get it up above the eyelet right there a bit, and just see how much room I'm going to have right here to cast. There's a problem, you know, I can't get out that far, and so no way to really get a good sling on it. So I don't know if it's going to be far enough or not, but we're going to try it here. We just need this water to fall a little bit more to be able to get out there to the good spot. We got one right here, right as this boat pulls up here in front of. Hope that's a big crappie. Yeah. See what that is. That's a big crappie right there. That is a big crappie right there. Barely hooked right there. Barely hooked. Well, he ain't a monster. Well, he's big enough to keep. Almost big enough to keep. Not quite though. It's a good sign though. Wasn't sure if we're gonna get any out here today. That's a decent crappie, really. Probably about 9 3/4 right there. Get him turned loose. Got that shell down in his mouth. Boy, they grind down in that mud right there. What happens, I've seen that happen before when they're coming in and they'll grind down in that mud. Okay, he'll be alright right there. Turn him loose, see if we can get another. Oh, we got one here, boy. I hope that's a crappie. Right out there around them rocks. Yeah, that's a crappie. I don't think he's really all that big. But the water's clearing up enough to where I can see them boulders out there a little bit. Actually, that ain't a bad one right there, really. He's almost big enough to keep. Not quite, though. Yeah, he's not going to be quite big enough. That's a good sign though. I just had a feeling today there'd be a few out there today. Hey boy, he got that thing hooked in there good, son. Oh, he's hooked up kind of, oh I see, he's hooked up in two different spots right there. If I can break that loose, there we go. Maybe we can get down here and get him turned loose. These old rocks, I'm kind of back in the same position I was in yesterday. Step in the middle right here. You step on that side and you might go down. Bye. See ya. Good black crappie right there. That's a good sign. Sorry, little buddy. Had to turn you loose in that shallow water. He'll get on out of there in a second. Here he goes. He got that leaf hooked to the front of his mouth there. He chomped down on that leaf. You better go on around that rock right there. Here he goes. Wrong way there, little buddy. Wrong way, little buddy. There he goes. There he's heading back out.